Okay, so I hope I am audible. So previously we were taking a lot of time in the initial exercises. So now I have decided I am not going to take long in doing those exercises. I am directly going to try those asanas which are really difficult for me to do, and where I want to means which I am able to do, but I am not able to do them perfectly or correctly. So I will just try to go to those asanas and try to um, do those asanas only. Okay, so first, but we should do some sorts of stretching that is very mandatory. So we are just quickly going to do that like previously. So it is also your angrai, what we call stretching of limbs. So going to do that. Okay, so let's begin, guys. So the first thing was Tadasana. Okay, now Triyak Tadasana. Okay, and now Kati Chakrasana. Okay, now so squats is something that we are going to do. Otherwise, for these three exercises, Tadasana, Triyak Tadasana, and Kati Chakrasana, we didn't do those three exercises. But squats is something that we are going to do for the strengthening of our legs to get some strength and good muscles. So we are going to do 32 squats, and while standing up from squats position, like sitting position, we are going to do Mool Bandasana. Okay, Mool Band, sorry. So sit, and while standing up, try to apply Mool Band. So Mool Band is your contraction of pelvic muscles. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2. So 32 squats, and now we are going to do this Malasana. So Malasana is almost similar to the squats, but the only difference is that first we are going to take about 2 feet of distance between both of our legs, and then our feet are going to face sidewards. Okay, okay, if you guys feel like your heart is beating too fast, or you are breathing very heavily, so you can take some rest. Okay, for 10 to 15 seconds at least. like till now we were not doing any sort of exercise or anything, so our heart was running on a normal pace, but suddenly we started doing this squats, so our heartbeat increased. So it's generally a good practice to wait for some time and relax your heartbeat. So this position is called Malasan position. Okay, this is your Malasan, and now you have to stand up from this position and you have to contract your pelvic muscles while standing up. Okay, now sit again. Contract your pelvic muscles and stand again. Sit, stand. So do it for 17 times. Over. Every time we are standing, we are applying this Moolbandh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this was Malasan, and now we are going to do other advanced exercises that are difficult to do. Okay, so all the exercises, not just difficult, we are going to do only those exercises where we face a lot of difficulty to do them. Okay, difficult exercises are many, but we are just going to perform in which we face some kind of difficulty and we are not near to good at them. Okay, so definitely those asanas which we cannot do and those in which we are facing a lot of difficulty. So the first asana that comes now is, so now I need to make a list of asanas, I guess. So we are going to do this flying lizard pose. Okay, because flying lizard pose, still I think I'm not able to do it perfectly. Okay, shall we remove this bag? Okay, so now with another leg. Okay. Now another asana. So the next asana now is going to be so Tittvasana. We are not going to do that. We are okay. We are going to try Shanasana, our elbow stand, and then we are going to try this sort of handstand sort of thing. Okay. So I was talking about chin stand. So, but we are not going to do chin stand because we can do that chin stand easily. We are going to lift our chin. First, we are going to go to this chin stand position, and then we are going to lift our chin up. So it will be a sort of handstand. Okay. So right now we are going to do elbow stand. Okay. So for elbow stand, first you have to keep your chin on your palms, and then you have to keep our elbows on the floor. And now we are going to lift our legs up. Okay. I think, yeah. So because of this asana only, I guess, I have few wounds on my elbows. Okay. So I'm thinking to tie my hands just not to still I guess because my elbows were moving too much away from each other, that's why I tied my hands. And now let's see, is it going to be yeah, feeling little bit of distracted while doing it with this belt. So okay. So now we are going to try this handstand. Okay, let me do it for just one more minute. Let's see if something goes good. If something good happens. I'm bleeding, I guess. Little bit of. So because of this asana, क्या हुआ? So now let's move on to the next asana, that is Gandha Bhairundasana, and it is chin stand, but we don't have to do that. but we need to go through this asana. Okay, so for doing this chin stand, what we have to do, first we are going to place our palms on the mat, and then we are going to place our chin few inches ahead of our hands in the center between both of our hands, and then we have to push our hands downward. And one more thing, we need to bring our elbows closer to our body. Okay, they should not be open like this, they should be close to our body, and then press your hands downward. So press your hands. Now I have to lift my chin up. Okay, this is what we have to do, and our target is 10 seconds to do a 10-second hold while lifting our chin up. So let's see. घायल परिंदा है तू. Okay, it was good, I guess. So we did a 10-second hold. So one more thing we can do just to learn handstand from this position is we can do it in support of a wall, and after coming to this position we can try to pull our legs up. Okay, with the support of wall we can try to lift our legs up, and slowly I think it is going to help us to do that handstand, because we are going to get some strength to push our body upward. Okay, so we can do that, but for now let us move on to the next exercise. And okay, so the next exercise is going to be so we are only going to do the difficult ones. So we can go for Paripurna Trittidvasan, and we can also try this. So first we are going to do this transition. Tripod stand is easy for us, it is not difficult, but this whole transition from tripod stand to Padma Vakasana, so we are going to do that transition. Okay, so if you guys don't know how to do this tripod stand, so you are going to have an idea of this also, and we are going to do something difficult. And so this is your tripod stand. Now we are going to do this Padmasana in tripod stand position. Now we are going to keep our legs on our triceps. Okay, so this was Padma Vakasana. I very easily did this asana. I did this asana very easily. So it is because we were practicing this asana for a very long time. So it is no longer in my difficulty list, I guess. So I should stop doing this asana also. Okay, we are going to do something else. So handstand we are going to try, because handstand is something that we haven't learned from a very long time. And one more reason that we didn't learn this handstand even after practicing it for a very long time is because we were doing it continually. We were not continuous in this handstand position. We were not practicing it regularly. We were practicing it after few weeks, after few months, means we were not consistently practicing this asana. So now we are going to do this asana every day. So let's try this handstand. So the first thing that we are going to do is to do few push-ups. What kind of push-ups? these are called planche push-ups, or I don't know the name. So what we have to do, we have to bring our legs close to our hands, and then we have to do these push-ups like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now after 10 attempts of this, 10 repetition of this, now we are going to do this forward movement where we have to hold our body in air. What we have to do, like we are in this position, we will just try to jump and bring our legs forward, and we will try to lift our leg, means hold our body in air like this. So we have to try, when our legs are in the air, we have to try to hold our body at that time. So let's try that. One, so do it 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so now what we are going to do, now we will try to lift our legs up. Okay, let's try to do that. So these two drills are for this handstand only. We have few other drills, but I don't want to make the walls dirty, because for those drills I need to keep my feet on the floor, on the walls, and I need to drag them up and down. Okay, so first we are going to try to do this handstand. Shit, man. I wanted to hold this position, not to walk in this. So let's try one more time. So this time I'm not directly going to try to lift my legs up straight. I will first try to do that sort of tug my legs in that position. Okay, so like this. Okay, one last try. Okay. Okay, let's try once more. That was good. This time I didn't moved my hands. So one more try like this. Here we are not going to move our hands. Okay, it was good. So now let's move on to the next asana. So the next asana that we are thinking to do is Paripurna Tittadvasana. So let's go for that. Before that, give me a minute. So welcome again, guys. So it took me some time. So now we have to do that Paripurna Tritidvasan. So for Paripurna Tritidvasan, we have to do forward bending and not an easy forward bending. This time we need to bend forward. We need to bring our torso behind our legs. Okay, what we have to do, we have to bring our torso, like chest should be visible behind our legs. So let's do that. Okay. Okay. Finally, I fell, and it happened a lot of time that when I was about to fall, but I used to think where I was going to fall. I used to think that I am going to fall backward. It's like to this, but today I realized, okay, if I'm going to fall, I'm going to fall. The chances are I'm going to fall there also. So let us do this one more time, because these things do happen in yoga. So previously I tried to first bring my left shoulder behind my left leg, but this time I will try to bring my right shoulder behind my right leg, and then I will try to bring my left shoulder. Okay, so now this. Okay, so now let's do something else. So Paripurna Tritidvasan we have done. Now let's try that back bending, like the scorpio pose, and that another asana in which we have to make our legs parallel to the floor. We are going to try that. So in this asana, in my previous asana, I was hardly making any movement, but still it increased my heartbeat So now we have to do this. First we have to come to this forearm stand position, and then we have to do back bending, like first forearm stand, and then we have to bend our legs in a way so that they are going to touch or they are going to come near to my head. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, this was the Scorpio pose. I want to see what I was doing, whether I was doing it right or not. Okay, so this was the Scorpio pose, and now we are going to try that another asana in which our legs are going to go parallel to the floor. Okay, so for that there are two ways to make our legs go parallel to the floor. One way is when we are going to make our hands go too much ahead, too much behind our elbows. So then we would be doing this back bending from our shoulders. So at that time we will not be doing a back bending, means through our back. And another technique is to do a back bending where our back would be like, see this. First technique and second technique, I'm going to show you both. So one way is like this. So right now, when I was doing this, my chest was not facing to the floor. My chest was facing towards the wall or behind me. But another way is to do this asana while facing when our chest is going to face downwards. Okay, like I'm going to show you both. Okay. So every time we are going to fall forward, we are going to do this back bending, chakrasana, and then we are going to stand from that position only. So one is this, when my chest is still facing down. Okay, and another one is this. So these are the two variations. Like the one I did in the last, at that time my chest was almost facing towards the wall or the door behind me, and before that what I did, my chest was facing towards the floor. So these are the two variations in which in both of them, I think the first one is more difficult when our chest faces towards the floor. So we are going to try this again. Okay, so So first we are going to do, while making our chest face downward, and then while coming back from that position, we will try to do that another asana, that another variation. Okay, so let's try it again. So it looks very good. If you are going to take a good photo of it, it appears, or for presentation purposes it is too good. So that's why I want to learn this. Okay, and every time that we are going to fall like this, we have to do what? Chakrasan. So chakrasan is, so for doing chakrasan, what you have to do first, you have to keep your palms like this, like your fingers should be facing your shoulders when you have kept your palms like this, and then you have to push your legs and your palms downward, and then you have to stand, then bring your legs close, push your hips upward, and then lift your body up. Okay, so this is the way to stand up from this position. So one last try, and then we are going to do another asana. So what we have to do now, this time I will try to make my chest face towards the wall, not to the floor, towards the wall. Okay, so that was good. Okay, now what we are going to do, let us first do a little bit of forward bending, because this is a hell of back bending. So we should do the counter poses, especially when we do something in which it requires great strength, or it is of higher difficulty. So at that time we should do the counter pose of that particular asana. So now we are going to do. So this is your forward bending for your leg. Now this asana is called Sarvanga, and now Halasana, it is going to be the forward bending for your back. And now it depends how much and at what angle you are doing this Halasana. So right now I am feeling all sort of stress near this position. If I want to do the forward bending, which is going to impact more on my uh, this thoracic, upper thoracic region, so I am going to bring my legs much behind my head. Okay, so now it is coming near to my this upper thoracic region, and if you want to do it for your lumbar, so do it like this. Okay, and now this is asana that is for both for your head and for your spine. So this is called Karnapidasana. Okay, so now we have done this asana, so let's do something else. So I was thinking to do, so I was thinking to do another asana which so there is an insect in this. Just कीड़ा. So I was thinking to do back bending asana, which we did yesterday also. So for that I need this door. I'm going to do this with support of this door. So now I'm going to turn this camera towards that door. Okay, so let's bring this mat over here. So do I need to place this camera somewhere else? Okay, so I hope I am visible. And now we are going to do that asana, and for that we need this belt also. So this asana that we are trying right now, it is a forward bending exercise. Backward bending exercise, and it is very difficult also. So because it is difficult, we are using this belt, so that it is going to help us to do this forward bending. Okay, so first we are going to lie on our stomach, and then we are going to drag our legs up. Okay, one more thing, we are going to change the position of this mic and this Rudraksh also. So now what we have to do, we have to drag our body backward. So it is going to be the opposite of Sarvangasana. Like you can see what we did in Sarvangasana, we are just doing the opposite of that. Okay, now after coming to this position, now we are going to okay. So this thing is difficult, and one important thing is we should know when our alignment is getting deformed. Like right now when I was doing this asana, my body in the last 15 or 20 seconds, my body, it was tilting towards my left. So at that time, if I would have done something to pull my to pull my legs, or if I would have forced my body to do something, then I would have got some injury. So it is very important to monitor your body also while doing these asanas. So don't do anything wrong when your alignment is not right, or when don't force yourself to do something when your alignment is not correct. Okay, so that's why I first try to keep means improve my alignment first, and then I tried again. So actually what was happening, my head was over here and my feet were moving towards this side, so that was not right. So I need to be in a single plane. I need to be in a line. So let's try this thing again. Okay, so one more try, guys. This time we are going to try not to move over. So take your body back. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So that was something. So I have to practice it more. I have to try to bring my legs, bring my feet on the floor. Okay, right now they were near to my head, but I need to practice more. I means I am right now. I can also do this, but with someone's support, like if my brother or someone is going to pull my legs and going to try to keep them on floor, then I guess I can I can do that. But without support, it is very difficult. So now we are going to move on to another exercise. Okay. So let's first do a bit of forward bending again, because so first this forward bending from neck. Now back bending and this forward bending for spine. Let's do this kind of Pranayam. Okay. So okay, I was not visible on this camera. Sorry guys, sorry. So we did Karnapeedasana, which we did previously also. So sorry, I forgot to adjust the camera. So the next asana that we are going to do now is, okay, we are going to try one more asana. So that asana has more to do with this handstand. But the thing is, in handstand, when you try to make your body straight, then it is a bit difficult. But when you try to, means, especially talking about myself, when I try to do that arc in my back, on my back, then I am able to hold that position. So I will try to hold that position by forming that arch on my back. So okay, now let's do this asana. Okay, what we have to do. So I think first I'm going to move this laptop. Shall we do it on this mat or we should remove it? Okay. So we will try to make arc or this scorpio pose in this position. Okay, I'm going to move this mat also. So that's why I'm okay. Let's try to do that. Fold our legs and sort of a scorpio pose in this handstand. Okay, let's see whether with little bit of support we can do that or not. So we are going to take little bit of support with this of this door and then going to see. Something. Am I still audible? Hello guys. So we were doing this thing with the support of this with the support of this door. So let's see. First I'm going to check if my audio is visible. Am I audible or not? Okay. Audio. So am I audible right now? If you guys watching me, please tell me whether I am audible or not. Hello everyone. If you guys watching me, please tell me whether I am audible or not. Okay. I am audible. So my mic is still working. So if you are going to look at this asana, you are going to see that when I was doing handstand while keeping my legs straight, my body straight, at that time it was it was more difficult for me to do. And now if you are going to see, if you will see, you can see, you are going to notice that I can hold my position for 2 or 3 seconds. I can. So let's try to do hold. Okay. Let's try for a few more times. So yes, it is what I was talking about. That holding in this position is relatively easy as compared to holding in that position. So this asana was about to cost me a mic. So now we are going to do other asanas. First asana that we are going to do. So I need to fix this holder on my tripod stand. Right now, I can easily eject this holder. Means you just need to push it a bit and it is going to come out. And that's what happened with this holder. I just moved my mat and this mat got this mat hit this tripod stand and that the holder of this phone, it came off, it fell from this tripod stand and my mic got damaged. So now let's do this asana. So what we have to do? We have to do leg stretching exercises. And so how much time is left now? It has been 69 minutes, so 1 hour 9 minutes. So we have to do few leg stretching exercises and we also have to do Purnosthasana also. Okay, let's do it. Okay, 20 repetitions of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Okay, now we are going to do this side stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. So 20 repetitions of this, and now 20 times Asusanchalana. So okay, this is your Asusanchalana position. So we have to press our hips downward and switch our position. 1, 2. Okay. So after doing this 20 times, now we are going to do the front split. Okay, so let's stretch our legs as much as we can. Now, if you feel like it's difficult to go beyond this, we are going to do 10 push-ups in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, stand up, and now we are going to do this again. So we do have one more small mattress over here. Okay, so I am going to take the help of this mat also. So again we are going to stretch, and this time we will try to sit in that position. Okay, so that's why I got that. Stretch your legs. Okay. Now lift your hands up, forward bending, and now up again, side bending, lift your hands up, side bending, forward bending, side bending, up. Okay, so this was your front split, and now we are going to try this side split. So now let's do the side split. So for side split again, we are going to keep one of our feet on this mat, and first we are going to move over, back leg backward, and then our front leg. Okay, so now when you feel like it's difficult to stretch your legs more, then what we are going to do? Then we are going to just fold it a bit, and then we will try to make it straight. Fold, straight, fold, straight, fold, straight. So do it for 10 times. Okay, now do it with another leg. Let's try to do it with left leg. So this time my left leg is forward, and so first I will drag my right foot backward, and then my left foot ahead. Okay, so now when you feel like you can't stretch more, what you have to do, you have to just hold your bend your leg a little bit, your forward leg, you have to bend it a little bit, and then try to make it straight. Do it again and again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this was the technique, and now we are going to sit in this position of side split. Okay, again we are going to do this side split, but this time we are going to keep our hips on the floor, and this time we will also try to touch our chest or our forehead to our legs or our knees. Okay, so let's try to do that again. First, one, Okay, now switch your legs. Okay, so okay, so this was your side split, and now we are going to do that Vishwamitrasana, Sage Vishwamitrasana. So let's try to do that. So okay, this was the main task of our, means this was our main task, to do this front and side stretching, front split and side split. So now we have to do this Vishwamitrasana. So this is Sage Vishwamitrasana first. We are going to bring our hands over here, okay, and then we are going to lift our legs up, okay, and then we have to move our back leg behind. Again, let's try with this leg only. I think we can do better. Try again, we can do this. Okay, so now let's try with our left leg. Again, we are going to try. I feel I'm going to do better with this. Okay, so this was Sage Vishwamitrasana. Now we also have to try that what was the name of that asana? Nataraj pose. So first we are going to do the easy variation of that. So the easy variation of Nataraj pose is called Dandamay Dhanurasana. Okay. So Dandamay Dhanurasana we are going to do. So let's try to do this first with our left leg up. So I'm going to take a little bit of support from this door. Okay. And now with my other leg. Okay, so this was with another leg. So now we are going to do a difficult version of this, in which we have to rotate our shoulder. First we have to grab our feet, and then we have to turn our shoulder like this. So it becomes very difficult if you are a beginner especially and you don't have a good shoulder mobility. It is going to be very difficult because let me show you what we have to do. It literally seems like you are breaking your shoulder. So what we have to do, first we are going to grab our feet, and then like my hands are, look at my this elbow. It is right now over here. What I have to do, I have to twist it and I have to make it come like this. So I'm going to show you. The difficulty is not doing that for me. The difficulty is to hold. So I'm going to again take the support of this. I'm going to show you with this hand first. So what we have to do. This is what we need to do to make our shoulder turn and twist our shoulder. So now let us do with my another leg. So for doing it with my right leg, I need to take support from. So I'm going to try without the support first. Okay, I was able to do it. So let's try it one more time. This and then okay, it was something like means the difficulty is to hold my position. So we are going to practice it later on. For today, I guess we have practiced a lot of asanas, and so as you might have seen that we are no longer doing those asanas which are easy for us to do, and we are just experimenting on the new and difficult asanas. So I think soon we will be able to do all the asanas which are listed over here. So now let us do It is not difficult, but the asana which we are doing now, it takes a lot of you can say it is difficult. So I am talking about Purna Ustrasana. So it needs very too much courage to do this asana. You need to be I need to be mentally very tough to do this asana, to initiate this asana. So first, once I am going to lie down, then surely I am going to do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So what we have to do, we have to grab both of our feet and we have to touch our forehead or our head on our feet. So first, I am going to come to this position. So this is Purna Ustrasana. Okay, so however it can go beyond this also. Okay, so first we are going to lie down in this Shavasana. So lie on your back and make your palms face towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Deep inhale, deep exhale, lose your body. There should be no stiffness. Make your legs at a distance of 1 foot of each other from each other. Make your hands about 3 to 4 inches apart from your waist or your thighs. Just focus on your breathing, use your body. Don't try to control any of your body parts, okay? Okay. Now I should do pranayam and meditation. So sit comfortably. Keep your back and neck straight. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay. Now inhale from your right nose. Okay. Exhale from your left nose. Do a slow inhale, slow deep inhale, and slow deep exhale. Do this for 6 times. Now, do the exactly same for your left nose. Inhale from your left and exhale from your right. Do it for 6 times. Now, inhale slowly from your right, both of your nostrils, and exhale slowly. Okay, it should be a deep long breath and deep long exhale. Now, we are going to do Bhramari Pranayam. For Bhramari Pranayam, first we are going to sit in Padmasana. Keep your eyes closed, okay, and don't open them till I say. Now keep both of your middle finger, like your middle finger and your ring finger, on your eyes, your index finger on your forehead, your little finger near your nose. Inhale slowly. And now, while exhaling, you have to make this kind of sound. So, do it for 3 times. And you have to press your ears with your thumb while making that sound. Now, do Om chanting for 3 times. and you have to try to make each these three sounds equally long. Okay, they should not be exactly equally long, but they should be somewhat nearby to each other. Okay, it should not be like one is too short and one is too long. Now chant Gayatri Mantra for 3 times. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now rub your hands and give the warmth of your hands, all your body parts, especially to those parts where it's paining or you have any sort of other issue. You can rub your hands again and again. Now, rub your hands finally once and keep your palms on your eyes. Now open your eyes slowly inside your palm. And now remove your eyes slowly and slowly. Go to your asana. Say thanks to God. So that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you liked today's class, and we are going to come do all these asanas again tomorrow, and going to see you tomorrow. So till the time, take care, guys. Bye bye. Take care.